It feels good to be back. Hey guys, welcome to the October 18th video. Sorry for disappearing for a little bit, but there wasn't a whole ton of news and I just kind of needed a refresher, but now I'm back and I'm ready to make videos every day. Alright, yeah, so up north, there's been some advances near the Kupiansk region. Ukraine has been attempting to basically fold this whole region up here. They've taken over half of Vilshana and are pushing on Persotravneve. However, in this region, they are in a geographically good position to push on Tokarivka, which would open up the flanks of Vilshana and Persotravneve. This would make supply risky for a lot of the settlements on the Oskil River, and if those fall, it's unlikely that Russia will be able to establish a quick line of defense. Satellite. Boom. Magic. The whole area is fields with no real quick easy positions to set up defense, until you reach Troitske, which is a very important city. Taking out Troitske would decimate rail logistics through the entire North Luhansk Oblast. It would make Russia have to completely rely on Starobilsk for their entire logistics operations in this area. And speaking of Starobilsk, we'll get to there later. Some Russian sources say that Ukraine is attempting to advance on... They've been pushing in the directions of... What the hell? Oh no, I gotta do it this time. Some Russian sources are saying that Ukraine is preparing a push towards Nizhnya Duvanka, and taking that settlement would be very important to their overall strategy around Svatove. Ukraine's strategy for Svatove is to take out the flanks to the north, south, and then hit it like a threesome. And taking out Nizhnya Duvanka is one of the main starts to that operation. If this push is successful, they're able to take over like Kuzemivka, Naholne, Poltava, and this whole like pocket right here. Considering that Ukraine is doing attacks on Orlanske, this whole region right here is likely going to have to retreat to avoid being encircled. And I think Ukraine can take advantage of that and attack eastward at the same time. This line of settlements right here would likely be easy for Ukraine to hold defense in. I don't know if they'd go attack Pokrovske. I didn't hit the R that time. Or any of the settlements south to it just to secure their flanks on this city, but it may not be a bad idea. However, once they take over this settlement, they can start working their way down the Krasno River until they eventually reach Svatove. I realized I forgot to add this line somewhere, so you might not know where these lines came from. Once they take over Svatove, Ukraine can probably keep launching attacks down the PO7 highway until they eventually reach Starobilsk. South from there, Russia is doing relentless counterattacks in the south of the Svatove region in the direction of Liman. The main goal of these is to buy time so Russia can prepare the Svatove defense line more. They're worried that Ukraine is going to be able to take over the settlements before they're able to properly defend them. They're doing senseless counterattacks and taking a lot of casualties to try to prevent this. But Ukrainian defense is holding in Terne and Torske and everywhere else around. The whole gray region is the area where these are happening. The fields between these regions don't really belong to anyone, it kind of changes each day, so that's why they're marked in gray. Hey there, Ryan. Am I going to get demonetized for saying threesome? I'm going to leave that in. But overall, if these fail, Ukraine will be able to properly launch an attack towards Krasno-Rikhinske and begin to work their way up this side of the Krasno River and make it to Svatove. Alright, there you go. There's your loser that draws line on maps for 5 minutes. Alright, see you guys. Thanks to my channel members Gene Helfrich and Astley C137. Alright, now we're going to talk about money. If you want your name to be at the end of the video, feel free to press the join button right next to the subscribe button. I've also teamed up with some other Ukrainian news reporters to give you guys UaSupporter. It's a store with some clothes on it that have Ukrainian symbols and other fun stuff. They have a lot of stuff. You can check it out. You can use my link in the description to support me if you want to, or use code FreeKherson at checkout. And again, I'm not used to saying this after the promotions. See you guys later.